Alright, let's move on to Finger Dash, where you're supposed to go after this.
S tier.
It's so freaking good!
Top of S tier. Listen to this banger.
The song bangs. The gameplay bangs. The iconic, it bangs. It's been the only level that's come out in like 3 years, seriously. Okay, maybe the iconic isn't quite as high. Might give it like A tier for iconic. Maybe B. But God, the gameplay.
Dog, I'm not even doing this one in practice mode.
I don't have to.
I'm actually just 1 attempting this because I played it so much because I love this level so much.
I've done 71% of invisible Finger Dash. That's how well I know this level, man. This was so quick little story here mid-level while I play this masterpiece. When I started GD, it was through a bet with my friend. We were both wanted to see who could beat Finger Dash first. Now this was one of our mods. You all know him. His name's Navy Seals. And
gamer.
I took this bet very seriously, man. I was like, you know what? I'm winning. We grinded this level for months, man. The wave section held me up so much because that wave is so hard comparative to what everything else we've done. Why am I dying?
I mean, the wave section really did trip me up when I was playing this level too.
I remember how hard the wave
but it was fun.
It's fun to do it.
And it teaches you to be good at wave. It's like, no, wave is a difficult game mode, but you can learn it.
And this is the closest level I think we have to modern GD. Other than maybe Deadlocked. And it introduces you to Spider, which I find to be a really, really fun game mode.
I mean, I can do a full coin run so consistently on this one.
Same. Every time, man. It's consistent. Flamefire, what's up, you? Welcome to stream.
And there is my all coin run done.
I could have done it too. I just decided not to, but it's so good. Is chat gonna be upset if I put it at the top of S tier? For now.
No. Listen, top of S tier.
Is anybody gonna argue with me?
They can
really
if they want
don't
to, but they're wrong.
How is it S tier? It's an A. I disagree. Entirely, it's S tier for me, man.
It is S tier because it has the best gameplay in the game. It has the best song in the game.
It's a close tie with me and Deadlocked, man. Deadlocked really slaps.
No, Finger Dash is better. Finger Dash's song is better.
For me, it's a tie.
Yeah, well, you're wrong.
But yeah, no, it's
what's up, Flame Fire?
It's a really good level, man.
In my opinion, Time Machine is a solid F. I know that some people really don't like it, but
some people really don't like Mirror.
Yeah. Well, shall we go through the demons now?
Yeah, I think so.
So, which demon are you supposed to start with?
You're supposed to start with Club. Some people start with TOE too, but I think canonically you're supposed to start with Club.
Well, I mean, Club has only 10 coins to unlock, so yeah, you're supposed to do it that way.
Alright, let's do it, boys. Let's do the practice run of Club. He's not going to be doing the practice run because he only has 21 attempts on Club and he really wants to keep it there, and I understand that entirely.
Yes.
This song slaps.
It does, though.
It does. It's a really good song. Is the gameplay consistent? I don't know. I gotta decide. Club tier's 100,000% F tier. That's cap. You mean to tell me that Club Step is worse than Hexagon Force? Because you are lying to yourself. You are lying to yourself. At this point, you are officially a Geometry Dash player. When you are working on Club Step, you are a Geometry Dash player. You are no longer a casual anymore. You are a Geometry Dash player. You're working on a demon. The core of GD today.
Yes.
Dude, when you get into this section, things start to get real. This section, I love this part. I died. Go ahead, laugh at me, chat.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to feel about the level.
I like it.
I didn't find any of the gameplay to be particularly fun. Never was I like...
Yeah.
Well, like, never was I like, dang, that was some fun gameplay over there. Like, I was just kind of like, this is difficult, and I should be able to do it eventually. And then I was able to do it eventually, and that was it.
At least Hexagon Force is fun. Yeah, it's cap. Alright. Let's move on and talk about the current demon we're working on. I did bring up Hexagon, so that one's on me. Gank. I don't know if
I don't know. I don't think it's fun to play.
It's not fun to play, but God, is it iconic and lore. I mean, it spawned so many levels. Deadly club step, silent club step, all of the clubs, silent. There's other silent levels. I'm trying to think of any, but I can't.
I mean, do we put it at top of B just for its renown and song? Or somewhere in B? Maybe not top of B.
I think top of B. Maybe. Just because it's renown and song. Gameplay's, it's not bad. It's not like offensive, but it's also not it's not bad, it's just not great.
I never have fun playing club step.
But I don't hate it.
But I don't hate it. There's nothing that I'm like, that is a bad section.
Alright, we're going there. Going there. Top of B. Alright.
You only say that it's bad because you're just bad with that level. Well, I mean, I'm taking my best impartial look at it. Alright, are we on TOE?
Yes, we are on TOE 2. By the way, thank you for the follow, Zion64GD. Welcome to the Dub Squad, dude. Really do appreciate it.
Thanks for following.
At this point, just put every level in B tier. Yes. This one's hard, man. Compared to Club Step, it feels harder.
Not to me. I find this level to be easier than Club. I know that is a unpopular opinion.
Not really. Some people consider this level to be pretty easy, actually. Chat says no. Chat's on your side. But chat, I mean, these chip sections, man.
The club step ships are harder.
They're hard, but like they're timings. You just hold. This wave is pretty easy. This is kind of hard for the time to do it. This memory ball, man.
I don't know. I feel like the difference is in TOE 2, you get more time to correct for your mistakes.
That might be true. There are some sections, there's some choke points. Like this up here, this ship section right at like 78 is a choke point, man. If I weren't so dashingly good at this game, I would have died there. I died there.
Here's the thing, this level is learnable. Club step you have to have skill to beat. This one you can just grind attempts and you will eventually beat it.
I think I can get behind that. Club step is a medium easy demon, TOE2 is a hard easy demon, and deadlocked is a medium demon. I kind of agree with most of that. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you mentioned the ship at about 80.
That's a choke point.
Yeah, no, that is where a lot of your high runs are gonna die at.
Yeah.
And if you kind of make it through there, I feel like you're not home free, but you're pretty close.
See you, Pupayon.
I don't know. I mean, I think the way I described it is what I really think, which is this level is learnable. It allows you to sit down and get better at each section individually and slowly progress through the level. Whereas Club Step is like, yeah, no, this is just a hard section and it's very tight, and if you don't hit it right, you're dead. It's like, oh, well, that's it.
Yeah, I agree. All right, on to my favorite demon in Robtop levels. This level makes you feel like should be the last level you're playing in the Robtop levels if you're playing them in order without going on online. And it's a hard send off. You are a Geometry Dash gamer at this point. You can show this level to your friends and they will think you are cool if you have any. Which, to be honest, if you've been playing GD this long, I don't know about you guys. You guys might. You guys are cool. But at this point, my family had disowned me, my friends had left me, and I was fully a Geometry Dash player.
When I beat this level, I was surrounded by pizza boxes 3 days old.
Oh, yeah. Also, I'm not leaving, I'm lurking. Alright, cool. Appreciate it. Lurking.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know, dog. Like, this is... I beat it in under 1,000 attempts. 921, I think, was my final number.
This level came so close. I think I finished this level with 1,991 attempts. Nearly broke that 2K barrier.
Of course, I beat this one way past when I should have, because by the time I beat this level, I already had a hard demon under my belt.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't even have a medium demon. I didn't have a medium demon until we started streaming.
Yeah.
I couldn't find the motivation to play.
When you don't have friends playing the game,
Yeah,
which I think is why you stopped shortly after beating Finger Dash.
I had to come back. I had to stop. I guess it was a little bit.
I mean, you beat Finger Dash because it was a bet, and then you continued playing the game because you felt good at the game. But then you had nobody to compete, nobody to show, and...
Yeah, after a year, I kind of died out. And then I took a year off, and then I'm back now. Deadlocked for me is an S tier, man. It's so good. The gameplay is even, it's balanced. Thank you for the follow, Daryl Felix. Welcome to the Dub Squad Flamefire. Appreciate it.
I had fun with this level.
The song.
The wave in Deadlocked is spam-based, time-based, and difficult.
Yes.
It was difficult, yeah.
It's hard. Yeah, agreed. I've been here
but
before.
It was something that, like, you learn to spam through it, you learn how to do it, and you feel good doing it. It's spammy, and spam is not normally a great gameplay mechanic, but at this point, you know, as Hombre says, this is something you can show off. This is a trophy. You can come up to your friend, you can show them this, and they will be impressed.
I remember I did. They laughed at me. No. For me, this is S tier, man. For me, this is
oh yeah,
personally better than Time Machine, but it's not as good as Finger Dash. Finger Dash is a freaking masterpiece.
I agree 100%. That's right where I was going to put it, between Finger Dash and Time Machine.
There it is, chat. Continue.
So let's take a quick review, and we'll go from bottom to top. So read it out to me. Give me your thoughts on it, and we'll discuss.
All right, starting out with
what is an F?
Our most controversial opinion so far, and people hate me for this, and I don't care. Is Hexagon Force? It just belongs there. Neither of us are good.
Level, you're a Satanist.
Okay, maybe. All right, moving on to D tier.
In D tier, what do we have?
We have base after base. It's so forgettable. The gameplay doesn't introduce anything new.
Dog, I played it literal minutes ago, and I don't remember it.
I can't remember any of the gameplay. It doesn't introduce
so basic.
anything new. The gameplay is really basic. The song is forgettable. The level's forgettable. Base after base is bottom of D tier.
Nothing about this. You see, C is average. D is like... It's just it's below average, and that is right where base after base fits in.
Hexagon Force added Duel. Yeah, but Duel sucks. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't enjoy Duel. Up to this day, it still doesn't feel consistent. You forgot the challenge? We didn't play the challenge. Challenge isn't on here, actually. Challenge is a Robtop level, technically. Have you ever played it?
No, I've never played it. I didn't even know there was a level
You actually
challenge.
probably don't have it unlocked. It's part of the demon thing. Here, I'll show it to you.
Well, let's get through the tier list real quick.
All right, I mean that's fair. I guess it really isn't like an actual level. It's only like 45 seconds long. Yeah, all right, but Cycles is very forgettable. Well, I don't know if it's forgettable, but it's in between two really good levels, and the gameplay is extremely inconsistent. And the song is forgettable, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the song wasn't good. It was in between two really good levels, making it look worse by comparison. The positioning just wasn't good for it. It doesn't come in at a good time. And the gameplay itself does not stand out in any way, shape, or form. It's not a standout performance. And when you put it like that, it's below average.
Yeah. I just don't
Cycles is good. Listen, I'm not saying that it's trash. I'm saying that it is
inconsistent.
C is average. It is just it's kind of a letdown. You know, you play it, it might still be fun, but it's not as good as the others. So let's
there
move on
you
to
go,
C tier.
Zenbu. There's the link for the tier list we're using. I'm more than happy to. I'd actually love to hear you guys' opinions. Everyone in chat, if there's something on this tier list which I don't agree with, or which you don't agree with, which I'm pretty sure everyone in the chat has at least one level on here that they don't agree with, feel more than welcome to make your own tier list and put it in the GD Stuff channel. I would love to see them. Like, no cap. I'm not even, like, hating here or saying you guys are wrong and go do your own thing. I would love to hear you guys' opinions. Do it.
Wii is insulting us for using A, B, C, D, and F, which is the American grading system.
I mean,
there is no, you don't get an E.
Look, dog.
In English.
Yo, Shebane, welcome to the Dub Squad. Appreciate the follow.
All right, moving on. What do we got?
We have up into C tier.
All right.
We have Back on Track. I feel like... Is Back on Track too harsh? Is C tier too low? Maybe bottom of C tier is too low. I feel like Back on Track is better than Polargeist.
Yeah, I could see that swap. That's a good swap for sure.
I agree. Jumper. So now C tier from the bottom is Polargeist, Back on Track, and Jumper, and I don't really disagree with any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Polargeist it's kind of forgettable. I couldn't tell you the gameplay. I think it introduces jump pads, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Back on Track does that. Polargeist introduces jump orbs. See?
Yeah, that's what it is.
I see. I mean, it's just kind of forgettable.
Alrighty.
I
think I kind of agree with C tier right now.
C tier is pretty well lined up. B tier is going to be the main battlefield here because it's the bulk.
B tier separates the men from the children.
Yeah, yes.
The men from the boys, if you will.
Yeah. The bottom of B tier, starting off, we have Theory of Everything.
I'm not sure it should be bottom.
Is there any other levels in here that really are better than it? Here's the thing, though. Like, the UFO still being bugged in practice mode, it just really drags it down for me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I understand that.
It's still bugged.
I mean, maybe that puts it in C tier. Maybe that puts it as low as C tier. But what brings it up is the levels it spawned.
Yeah, it's iconic. Theory of Everything. I mean, a lot of people know that level. TOE.
So I think it fits there.
I mean, it's the reason you can use the phrase TOE and everyone knows what you mean.
Yes. It's the reason you could say toe in Geometry Dash.
That is the tier list. I think that's the right link. Does that work? Oh, that takes us to ours. You can press, if you click on that link, you can press the reset button at the bottom.
Alright.
And then, going up from that, we have Electrodynamics. I feel like that's... So Electrodynamics is below Dry Out. And I feel like having speed changes in it, man. I feel like we didn't hit that as hard because speed changes are one of, if not the most important gameplay element in modern GD.
Yeah, he introduced something good,
It
but it
used
didn't
them
use
good.
it. It didn't. I mean, he used them well, but it wasn't like.
The issue is the
I don't know.
inconsistency. It's not bad use, it's just inconsistent use.
Yeah.
What's up, Jukes, man? Welcome to stream. When in practice mode, it remembers the jump you made as soon as you made the checkpoint. Remove that Robtop. Yes! Finally something we can all agree upon! Yeah, Electrodynamics is really inconsistent. I feel like it's better than dry out, though.
Is it? Yeah, I could agree with that.
They're so close to each other. So now,
Yeah, it could really go either way.
well, that's the thing with B tier. It's the average. A lot of levels fall into this pool.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, B and C is about average, and, I mean, I personally love their top levels, so that's why things are, weighted towards the top.
Yeah. So, alright. So, see, B tier is Theory of Everything, Dry Out, Electrodynamics. Now we have Blast Processing is below Clutterfunk.
Yeah, Blast Processing was just not as fun to play as Clutterfunk, but the Blomp tier.
Blomp tier. Should we just make an extra tier for Blomp tier?
I mean, go for it.
There you go, chat. Is that what you want? Are you happy now? Can I keep Hexagon Force in F tier if I give you a Blomp tier? This is a parlay. Is that fair? Can we shake hands and not kill each other?
Yeah, that's definitely fair. It's definitely
I think
fair.
so. Alright. So that leaves Theory of Everything, Dry Out, Electrodynamics, Clutterfunk below Geometrical Dominator. I don't know if I can agree to that.
Geometrical Dominator was a weird one to me.
It was.
That one, I really... That one has a lot of range in my book.
Well, I'm fine to leave it where it is. But they're very close. I might put Clutterfunk above Geometrical. Just shows how iconic Clutterfunk is. It's a level that's low enough in the Robtop level list that everyone knows it. Back when GD was really, really big on the App Store.
Yeah.
I think we will. I think I'll move Clutterfunk up above Geometrical.
Here's the thing. I personally love Geometrical Dominator. I love playing the level. Minus the learning section, but even then it didn't take me too long, and yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
But with that said, it's I think that's a good change.
I think so. Thank you for the follow, Killy. Welcome to the Dub Squad. Okay, I got here really late, but if you can say it quick, why is Hexagon Force the lowest of lows? Duel, bad. I don't like the level. We don't like the duel.
The level is not fun. There's nothing good about that level. Moving on.
No, you're good, Jukes. You're good. Because he's salty that he can't do the duel. Alright. Anyway, top of B tier, we have Club Step, which is underneath Theory of Everything 2 in tier A. I feel like Club Step is an attempt. It's the first attempt that Robtop had at a demon. And then he made TOE 2, which is the more refined Club Step. It's more consistent. It's better gameplay. It's not an awful song. It's a good song. It's just better Club Step.
Yeah, I mean, I agree to that. I mean, it's TOE 2 was better, but Club Step was the first demon. Club Step was. That's where a lot of people got their first demon. You know.
Zenbusugun, you can put the tier list in GD stuff.
I mean, it's just so important to so many people because it was meant to be everybody's first demon.
I would recommend looking into that on your own, Core Nexus. Yeah, I mean, we might have to move Club Step up to A tier. Underneath TOE2.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay, we're moving it up to A tier. Club Step was better. What's up, Alex Payne 24? Welcome to the stream. I disagree. Personally. I can do what with my tier list?
What?
You can put it in the GD Stuff channel in the Discord. ! Discord. He says Club Step was better than TOE2, says Alex Payne 24.
Yeah, no, I would disagree with that.
Yeah.
Moving on, what do we got?
We got TOE2 underneath Stereo Madness.
I mean, fair. Moving on.
We have Stereo Madness under Can't Let Go. Another thing I agree with.
Yeah, Can't Let Go is
Can't Let Go is the best level in the early game GD in the first, 6 levels.
Yes.
And then we have the absolute zinger. Electroman Adventures at the top of A tier.
We
might have to move that up.
What's an S? Give me S tier.
S tier is X-Step, Time Machine, Deadlocked, and Finger Dash.
How does Electroman compare with X-Step? Because I think I liked Electroman more than I liked X-Step, to be honest.
I think I have to agree. Do we swap X-Step and Electroman?
I think we do a hot swap.
Just switch them around?
Yeah.
Oh, Fable. Here's the one thing that I don't agree with your picks. We have Electroman underneath Time Machine. Time Machine is good, but is it one of the best levels in GD, in Robtop levels?
At the time you play it, yes. Now, overall, when you're looking at a tier list overall, well, I mean, by the time you beat the other levels, by the time you beat
Deadlocked,
and then you look back over the levels, it's going to place lower. But when you're going through sequentially, that is one of the best. That is one of the highlights of your GD career. At the time you play it. And then, you move on from it, and then it becomes less and less important as it becomes less and less of a percentage of your journey.
Zambuzagun, you can put it in the GD Stuff text channel and do !Discord in the chat to get the link for the Discord server.
Yep. So, that's what I think.
Can we negotiate a swap around a Time Machine and Electroman? That's my one qualm. I just don't think Electroman's such a good level. Time Machine has so many triple spikes, dude. So many triple spikes.
Yeah, but that's part of the journey.
Yeah, but why throw so many triple spikes at you and then right after Time Machine is Cycles, another level with 9 million triple spikes. What is with all the triple spikes, damn it?
Well, that's the problem with the next level.
Deadlocked?
That doesn't reflect poorly on the level before it. It reflects poorly on the level in front of it. Listen, here's the thing. They could be swapped, and I prefer one and you prefer the other. That's just it.
So they're on top of each other. Is that what I'm hearing?
I mean, they could be swapped easily.
He swore. Jail.
And that about concludes the tier list.
I mean, and then we have Deadlocked underneath Finger Dash. Those two levels are masterpieces. They are 2.1 levels. Deadlock is the best demon.
Finger Dash is the best.
Finger Dash is the best level, man.
And there it is.
And then we have Blast Processing at the top, up in Bwomp tier.
Up in Blob 2.
Arguably, possibly the greatest piece of human culture to ever be cultivated on this earth. Deadlocked is not 2.1? Nah. Are you sure? Deadlock's 2.0? What? Really?
Well, that was our tier list. Thank you everybody for tuning in. This was a lot of fun. We've got plenty of debates that can be had. It was a lot of fun. But I think that concludes it.